Hello, I am God. I am death. Yeah, death. Scorpio guy, yeah. I was born in Scorpio. So that's the thing about me, right? I'm God. I was born in November 14th, 1987. But apparently I have 2 birthdays a year, you know? I have a birthday at Christmas Day as well. So that makes me the devil. That makes me death. That makes me the tower, the destruction, the chaos. Yeah, I'm the bringer of death and destruction, and I'm the devil. I'm good. That's magic for you. That's, it is what it is, right? I've explained it all before. I've got hundreds, I've lost count how many videos, my YouTube page says I've got nearly 600 videos. Does anybody watch them? Nah, not really. I looked at my account just now. I mean, I've got 3 views on my last video. Who actually watched it? Did someone just click on it and I watched it for 30 seconds? Probably. Nobody's really watching anything. Probably. Oh, and I lost a subscriber as well. So now I've gone from 18 subscribers to 17 subscribers. Yeah, it's interesting because I was stuck on 18 subscribers for probably the last month or so. And the interesting thing about that, well, in tarot, 18 is the moon. 17 is the star. And 19 is the sun. I'm still trying to get to number 19, but I'm not getting there. Magic. That's how it works, assholes. Yeah. Anyways, this could be a long video. It might be a short video. I don't know. It's 10 to 3 in the morning. The 15th of September. So, excuse moi. Oh. I wake up, I've been coughing and drinking my can of Relentless. I just got out of bed, so I can't tell if I go to bed early or if I go to bed late anymore. It's, I just go to bed. I have my life is awful. It really is. No kind of routine or anything, just constantly just trying to fight a magic war against evil people. I've explained the situation. The situation is that there are very evil things happening in the world, and they're being done by Freemasons. Rihanna, ASAP Rocky, Rakim Atheliston Mayers, Cara Delevingne, and their Freemason buddies, okay? Rihanna is advertising her, what has she done? What has she done? I mean, she had that album, right? It was called Anti. Yeah, you know what the Antichrist is, yeah? You ever heard of the Antichrist? Well, she had an album called Anti. Now, that's the thing, she's a moon witch. She is the moon. Essentially, she is the moon, okay? That's the role she plays. And the Freemasons, it's spelled, well, it's F-R-E, Ma, Sun, Re. Freemasonry, okay? The truth will set you free. Free. Yeah, free. Every, Mary, Mariana Trench, that a really deep place in the ocean where it's very dark, it's very cold, and the pressure is extremely intense. Yeah. It should give you some kind of idea of what, that's where people are going to find themselves. They're going to find themselves in the most horrible, shitty place Okay? Because that's what people would do to me. You see? I'm God. And the world is very happy to kill me, to destroy me in any way it can. I mean, I gave you the examples, okay? Tarot, yeah? It's a magic weapon used by Freemasons. And it's basically, the world is totally manipulated by the Freemasons because all the most powerful people in this world, royalty, King Charles, yeah, people like Rihanna, all your musicians. I mean, look at, what's that bitch, Doja Cat? I mean, it was her birthday. She had a Freemason's birthday cake. Yeah. I mean, they're all involved with that shit. They're initiated people. They are initiated. They go through magic. They do magic rituals. They know what magic is. The average man and woman doesn't have a fucking clue. They are clueless twats. They are totally stupid. I said, be wise as serpents. Yeah? You need to be aware of the fact that you have witches and wizards in your society who are trying to control you. But then people, instead of being wise, people are worshippers of the evil people. They worship them. They give them all their money and their attention and praise while they say, fuck you, God, we don't need you. Who are you anyway? Yeah, strange that, isn't it? So, I mean, this is the thing, right? I'm God. I'm Jesus. I'm the head of the church, right? Now let's look at this moon. Here's another card. Okay, the High Priestess. Okay, she's the number 2. Yeah, she's the number 2 card. Yeah, she's the moon. Okay, she's associated with the moon. Where is she? She's associated with the moon. Yeah, here she is. And you notice, yeah. So you see, she's got that moon thing at her foot, next to her foot. It's like a crescent moon. You see, she's between 2 pillars that say BJ. What's a BJ? Head. Yeah. That's why they're all doing sex rituals and stuff, okay? And the moon is all about the butt. Explains the 2 towers in the moon card, right? Look, the card just showed up here, okay? The 2 towers. The tower, it means destruction. The moon is associated with the number 2, okay? That's why 9/11 happened. The Big Apple, a big apple is a big ass. You understand? It's a city, I sit on my arse. Yeah, I have a fat arse, by the way. Yeah. Oh, it all has to do with magic. Did you not know that? I am, it's interesting. So, wasn't it Nietzsche or whatever the fuck his name was? Friedrich Nietzsche. That, Jordan Peterson always likes to talk about. He had a book or something. God is dead. Well, that's interesting, isn't it? That is interesting. Well, yes, I suppose I am sort of dead. I'm not Jesus anymore. I mean, I was Jesus. But I'm different. I am different. I've lived for 36 years in a world that resembled, it's been a horrible life. It has really been a horrible life. Horrible people. I used to think that I could, you know, I always used to hope that I would find someone, you know, I'd find people and I'd have love in my life. But life has only shown me that people use, they abuse, they lie, they scheme, they backstab, they do witchcraft, and they're surrounded by foul spirits. So that's the problem. And it seems like my story, explaining who I am, it doesn't mean anything to anybody. Nobody wants to know. Nobody cares. You know? They see me as this. They think, oh look, what a fucking clown. That's what people think of me. That's what people think of me. Yeah. And then you have the film like, you know, you have Joker. Yeah? Oh yeah. The sad clown. He goes on a murdering spree. And then he becomes the hero. He's like the villain and he's the hero at the same time. Weird that, huh? It's interesting because, you know, he was bullied, wasn't he? He was abused and bullied and treated like garbage by people. You know, he was hurt. And, you know, he tried to laugh it off. He tried to laugh it off. And that's, you know, that's my story in a way, you know. My life has been very depressing, but, you know, I've always been quite good at laughing it off, you know. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, I'm God. I know who I am. Death is nothing to be feared. But, you know, I mean, the thing is that, you know, there's a point when someone gets really depressed, you know, it's like, you know, which one are you more scared of? Death or life, you know? Like, do you really want to keep living? You know, kind of thing. It's like, you know, which one would be preferable? You know, it's like, you know, you gotta weigh up those options, you know? You gotta find a kind of, you know, weigh it up, yeah? Yeah, anyways. This could be the last video I do for, I don't know, for quite a while, I suppose. I'm so bored of making videos. As much as I like to express my thoughts, yeah. And I know, you know, and the thing is, I'll record a video and all the things I talk about, you know, it does affect the world. Things do change, but it doesn't really, you know, because the world is always trying to reflect me. Like I explained, okay, so the moon card, I've already explained this before, but I'll explain it again. Okay, so where's that moon card? Hang on. Flippity. Where'd it go? Oh, come on. Hang on a second. So that's the thing about the moon card, right? I showed you it has the 2 towers. Now the thing about that is, you know, people are having anal sex, okay? It's a very popular thing. And that's the thing, people are trying to reflect my light. You know, I said, when I am in the world, I am the light of the world. Okay, the world is material, it's flesh. Have you ever heard of a thing called a fleshlight? It's a sex toy, yeah? Fleshlight, okay? I mean, it's a witchcraft object, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I used to have one. I threw it away. But anyways, look, yeah. Well, I'm just being honest. Anyways, as disturbing as that sounds. Well, It's been a lonely life. It really has been. I'll tell you that much. But this is the thing, you know. In the tarot deck, there's the Death card. You know, he's death. It's a Scorpio card. Okay. So I am, and that's the thing. The Book of Revelation, you have the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, right? You have the 4 horsemen. His name's Death, and he's riding a pale horse, and Hades follows behind him. Well, I have a ghost that is behind me. That, there's a ride happening. Let's put it that way, okay? There's the riding, yeah? I've explained this before. Many times. People think I'm crazy, obviously. But, here's the Death card, okay? And the thing about a scorpion is it has a sting in the tail, okay? It's a deadly sting in the tail, okay? Tail can be rear end. Have you seen Lord of the Rings? Yeah, Frodo, he has a sword. It's called Sting. Yeah? I'll come to you like a thief in the night, Do not think I have come to bring peace on earth, but a sword. But a sword. Sting. Yeah. Look. So this is the thing. The people of this world are like crazy energy vampires. They want my power, and denying me is part of taking my power. You see, if people denied themselves and said that I'm good, then they lose that. Well, that's the thing. They don't want to do that. They don't want to lose. They want to hoard. They want to steal my light and my power as much as possible. They don't want to let go. And I've explained that, because people are doing that, very, very evil things are happening. People worship people like Rihanna. She's doing extremely evil things. Okay? I explained about her anti-diary videos. Okay? They're all, on YouTube. And there was the anti-diary phone call video. Okay? I explained that one. The tape measure woman, she's tied up in a tape measure, yeah. And if you call the number, it was in Braille on the crown that Rihanna was wearing, it goes to a messaging system, right? It's the Taylor woman, the woman who was tied. She was bound, 8 of Swords. Have you seen the 8 of Swords card? It's about a trap. Here, I literally just lifted this deck, right? It just came right out. Okay, she was wrapped up in tape like that. It's about bondage, children in bondage, okay? She goes, oh yeah, we'll help you find something that fits nicely, yeah. We'll help you find something that fits nicely. You get you a nice tiny little hole to stick it in, yeah? You know who we are. You have to transform like our little girl. Transform means death. The Death card means... The Death card is interpreted in 2 ways. It's death and transformation. It's death, rebirth, transformation. Yeah? Look, I've said so much. I've explained so much. This is going to be my last video for a while, okay? Because I have a lot I need to do, and I'm tired of I have to go do other stuff. I can't keep, doing this every day. I mean, I'll do what I do, like, maybe there will be another video coming soon. I don't know, but I don't want want to. I really don't fucking want to. I'm sick of this shit. If the world's gonna die, the world's gonna die. I don't care. I mean, the people of this world will get what they deserve. Okay? I wish people could just recognize who I am and listen to me. Get things sorted. I mean, so this is the thing, right? So the language in the Bible, you know, it talks about there being antichrists, and that, you know, that there will be many antichrists, and that the antichrist, what he does is he enters into, okay, he enters into the temple of God, okay? So this is what it is. It's all about this moon magic, okay? Because 2 is the butthole, okay? You know, this is the thing. People, you know, so, you know, you've got all these people who are against me, okay? They're trying to steal my light through this moon magic. You know, they're having anal sex. You know, he sits on the throne. Yeah, the throne. It's code. It's magic. Okay, you know, there was the first temple, right, and then there was the second temple. The second temple was destroyed. Yeah. And, you know, the third temple, people keep talking about, oh, when are they going to build the third temple? The third temple, the third temple. Well, I said, you know, the spirit is housed in the body, you know. You know, the body is the temple of the spirit to look after your body. But, you know, the third temple, yeah, turd, that's the thing. Third, that's the thing. It's shit. Well, that's what it is. You know, turd. If you didn't know how to pronounce th, you would say turd. Shit temple. You know, this is, and the second temple, the 2 temple, was destroyed. The moon card. Okay. Babel. It's all about the babble. It's all about using language to steal my power. Okay. People have. You know, that's the thing. You know, everyone in the world is drawn to my power, my light. And so all the demons, the foul spirits, you know, everything is designed to try to steal from me. It's all about building that tower to heaven. Isn't that interesting? Tower 2. Tower 2. Tower 2. Tower to heaven. Tower to heaven. You understand? My job is to destroy those who build that tower to heaven. Okay? That's my job. That's what I have to do. And that's the thing, you know, the situation is people either love me and live, or they don't and they die. Okay? It's that simple. You know, I'd like to, you know, it would be nice to see people avoid death and destruction. But, you know, that's what people want. That's what people want. Okay, so that's what they're going to get. Alright? Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody watches my videos. I mean, this is how sick the magic is. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, so nobody watches my videos. You know, people call me a nobody. You know, people treat me like I'm the truth. I am the truth. I know the truth. I know. I figured out all this evil shit that is going on. You know, I know most of it. I can't say I know I'm not consciously aware of every single little detail. Tail. Yeah, you gotta get it in that tail, yeah. Stick that D in that tail, bitch. Oh, cunts. This world deserves to burn. That's what it deserves. I hate it with a passion. So that's interesting. So there's the Antichrist. He sits in the temple. He sits in the temple, right? He sits on the throne, proclaiming to be God, okay? Because that's the thing. It's describing people who are having anal sex. They're in moon magic. They're doing moon magic. They're reflecting my light. And they're being worshipped by the world. The world and the foul spirits, they all want to worship the moon. Instead of me, I'm the sun. I'm the one who made everything. I'm the one who gives life. I am the life support machine for everybody. But instead, the world, that's the thing. The world will destroy itself. You know, the world, that's what the world does. You know, the world wants to return to dust. Okay? I mean, that's the thing, you know. Humans are composed of dust, of earth, of the world, of matter. But if you have my spirit, then you rise above that. You're above the earth. You're above the crap, the junk, the shit, the material, Mother Earth. Oh, my stomach wanted to speak there. Sorry. Strange how that happens. But anyway, that's what happens. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. I'm surrounded by spirits, good and bad. Yeah, I've explained it all before. What more can I say, really? So, Antichrist, he sits in the temple, he sits on the throne, proclaiming to be God, okay? So, you know, that's talking about the moon magic. It's talking about mimicking me. You know, these people aren't actually saying that they are, well, some of them are saying they're God or God-like, you know? They think of themselves as a God or God. They behave like they're me. They're in this moon magic energy. They want to be worshipped as if they are me. You know, they're surrounded by foul spirits. They've been given over to evil spirits to do evil things, evil works, evil magic. So these people, you know, they're not even, you know, a lot of them aren't even consciously aware. They do it anyway. You know, it's what they do. I've explained that. And so I kill the Antichrist with the breath of my coming. Yeah? So, you know, this is what all my videos are about, really. You know, I'm explaining who I am. I'm here. And lots of people are dying. Lots of wars are happening. You know, all kinds of shit's happened, right? But people seem to be none the wiser. They're just carrying on while people die. And I keep trying to tell people why it's all happening. And they're like, no, don't care. So, you know, I mean, it's interesting because, you know, I'm a smoker and my, you know, in the tarot deck, death is my, yeah, it's a Scorpio card, right? I've explained that, you know, astrology and tarot, it's all evil. It's all designed to try to steal power from me. You know, I should be the emperor, okay? Okay, so the emperor, his star sign is Aries. You know, Aries. Oh yeah, and Aries, the god, you know, the god of war. Yeah, Aries has actually got, the symbol for Aries is actually a ram's head, isn't it? A ram's head. Well, who was the lamb Who's the lamb? The lamb who was sacrificed. You know, I'm the one who took all the sins of the world upon myself. I carried that burden. I took that, you know, that I went to the cross. You know, I was sacrificed. I died. And then, you know, and that's the thing in tarot. You know, there's the Hanged Man card. Okay, it's a man hanging upside down. He's got his foot in a noose. Okay, and that's the thing. You know, a hanged man. Well, you know, it's the anus aspect of it. It's all about the noose, because the butt is noose. You know, it's a nurse or noose. So this is the thing. It's all about trying to steal my power. I mean, it's sickening to me that, you know, I die. I take the sins of the world on myself. I die on the cross, and all someone has to do is basically just have some butt sex, you know, and that means, you know, they're the hanged man. That's, you know, they're in that moon energy, so they're reflecting the light of the sun. They're mimicking me. You know, they're creating obstacles for me. You know, and you know, it's all about getting that power. It's all about, you know, there's the hermit, you know, the guy who stayed, you know, I'm a hermit, yeah, but, you know, if you look at it, it says hermit. You know, what's meat? Oh yeah, piece of meat, yeah. King, you know, you can, do you know what I mean? It's all about sex magic. You know, people are trying to fuck their way to heaven. That's what they're trying to do. Magic rituals, having lots of sex, anal sex. Bondage. It's all about trying to get as much magical power as possible. But if you don't love me, you're dead. You're going to die. What I mean is, you're going to go to the lake of fire. You're going to suffer a lot of pain and misery. You know, that's the thing, right? You know, so the second coming, yeah? The second coming. Yeah. You know, everyone, all these guys, they want to come in. They all want to come in the number 2, don't they? Yeah, they do. They want to come in the number 2. The second coming. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah? Ghost. The Holy Ghost. Go away. Leave us alone. They'll think we want to be God instead of you. Sick fucks. I hate this world. I really do. I hate it. Strange, because I mean, the thing is that, you know, the world is evil. I want what I deserve. I want my justice. You know, I'm bitter. I'm angry. I'm jealous. I am jealous. Because I made the world. I made everybody, and everyone hates me and wants to destroy me. People abuse me. They use me. They do witchcraft against me. Yeah, I would say, yeah. Is it any wonder I'm dead? Is it any wonder I've died? Is it any wonder that I wish the worst on people who've done that to me? Is it? You telling me that you do better? Really? You see this watch here, look. You see this watch? I bought this watch. You see, it's called the, what's it called? It's called the Son of Man. That's the name of the painting. It's called the Son of Man. And you see, his face is obscured by an apple. No one can see his face. They're like, we don't know who the guy is behind that apple. It's all about moon magic. It's all about ass, sex, magic, moon magic. It's all about trying to hide me. That was what, this is the story about Adam and Eve. What was that about? It was about many things, right? But, but that's the thing. People are, evil people are drawn to, they try to steal my power from me through witchcraft. Yeah, I gave people free will. I gave people the ability to do as they wish. And Mary is the evil one. I mean, look at the word. Mary. The word May is in there. My mum, Fiona, she was born in May. A Taurus, a bull, yeah? May. May I? May I? May I? May I? I looked at I've got this Masonic tarot deck. Now what's interesting about this deck is, here I'll show you. They use different, the cards are slightly different. So, let me just put this here, okay. So they've got swords, okay, so they've got sword cards. That's air, that's normal, okay. But for fire, for fire, normally it's wands, okay, sticks, the wands, yeah. But in the Masonic deck, we've got gold. Now isn't that interesting, because the word God is in gold. So gold is the fire, okay, and those are coins, and coins in magic, in most tarot decks, the coins represent earth. So here, you've got the gold, that means money, but it also means fire. It means wands, it means sticks, and it means, and you've got the, these are coins, so these are also, in magic, they're considered earth, stars, buttholes. So that, their money, it's all about butthole magic. This is a combining of all these different magic things into, and then for the earth element, they have mallets. Okay, these are the stonemasons' mallets. Okay, they use the mallet with the chisel, and well, obviously, it's spelled ma, M-A, ma. Ma as in mother, mallet, mallet, mallet. It's called the F-re ma sun. Free ma sun. Free ma sun. It's all about Mother Earth conspiring with very evil, sick people to do witchcraft, to steal my power. And the thing is that every celebrity, musician, movie star, They're basically, all of them are Freemasons. And that includes politicians, that includes King Charles, Queen Elizabeth II, who's a dead bitch now. Yeah, you hear what I'm saying? And who do the people worship? Yeah, that's right, they worship the evil ones. And they hate me. And so everyone's going to death and destruction. Strangely. Yeah. You notice around all of these cards, you can see you see on the sides, there are chains. You know, in the Freemason Brotherhood, you know, they consider all of themselves a giant chain. Yeah, a chain. You know, it's made up of all these different links. You know, on the back of the card, you can see, you know, you got the all-seeing eye. That's about the butthole, because the 3 looks like a butt, and it's a triangle. Did you see Rihanna do her Super Bowl halftime performance? You know, and right at the end, you know, she's completely covered in red. Yeah, she's pregnant. She's carrying a child. She's on a platform being raised. And at the end, when she's singing "Shine Bright Like a Diamond," yeah, D-A moaned. You know, it's another way of talking. It's code for sex magic. Okay. And she's doing this. She's going like, you know, she's going like this at the end, and she's holding her hand up like this in the sky. Why does she do that? People just go, "Woohoo! You're amazing, bitch. We all worship you. Woo! Who needs God anyway?" That's the thing, right? Because what she's doing is through magic, Mother Earth, Mary, and Rihanna, you know, what it's trying to do, they're trying to do, is they're trying to pose as my wife. They're trying to pose as my wife. They're trying to put it through magic. They're doing all this witchcraft and magic. And that, you know, that creates an illusion. You know, how the spiritual realm sees is different from how human beings see with their eyeballs. So there's this great confusion that's happened. And so she is essentially pretending to be well, there are lots of people who are pretending that they are with me, or they are me, or they're my wife, in order to empower themselves so they can get away with doing what they want to do. And the spiritual realm is like, yeah, you have that then. You take that, you do what you want, because you're in charge. You're in charge, so you can have it all. You can do what you like, basically. Yeah, it's something like that. It's something like that. But, you know, it talks about the whore of Babylon, you know. She pretends like her husband isn't dead. Okay? And that's the thing, you know, she's not married. Rihanna's, she's with A$AP Rocky, Rakim Etheleston Mayers. Okay? She has sex with lots of people. The thing is that I am, well, in tarot, Scorpio is associated with the death card. So that's the thing, you know, I am basically, in a sense, dead. You know, that's what the world wants. The world wants me to be dead. So, let's do a reading. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll use the Masonic cards. Go on then. Let's see what kind of messages I get through this. Any messages that want to come out here for me? I mean, the thing about the Masonic deck is that, I mean, there are lots of different tarot decks, and they'll come with a booklet, and it will have suggested meanings for the cards, but, for the most part, I ignore them, because most of them are shit. It's all about confusion. I know what they're trying to say. I mean, if I shuffle these, and I use these, they pretty much tell me exactly the same thing as any other deck. I mean, I can use plain tarot playing cards, which have no, I just use the numbers and the suits, and that's it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need a picture. I don't need any of that shit. It'll tell me exactly the same fucking thing. It'll be exactly the same card, pretty much. It communicates in exactly the same way. Pretty much, but there are differences in these decks, and they make these decks different for a reason. It's all about trying to steal power. Oh, and I should mention that they don't have, well, in the water, for cups, it's wine, it's water or blood. I mean, it's red liquid that's shown in the cups. Okay, so we've got 5 of Swords there, so that's conflict. That's conflict and defeat. And then we've got the 9 of gold. So gold is fire, okay? But these are also coins as well. So, it's almost like fire and earth combined into one thing, in a sense. You could possibly think of it that way. But the 9 of Pentacles, that usually represents, the 9 of Pentacles it's a woman. It's a person with a certain amount of money, it's just, it represents a lot of people. Or it represents a person. And the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Fire, is a person who's got a sore head, and they're persevering. Okay? So to me, that looks, that's about perseverance. There's been a battle, there's been conflict, someone's got a sore head, me, yeah, and I'm trying to persevere. And then there's the 8 of Cups. So as you can see, it's got red liquid in the cups. Okay, so that symbolizes, why did they choose to put red liquid in the cups? Is it wine? Is it blood? People often have, there have been some people have often wondered, if secret society people are actually doing blood magic. Well, there's some evidence for you right there. Okay. So, the 8 of Cups is someone who is disappointed. Okay, there are cups. There's supposed to be cups of water, and they're walking away from it, and they're like, they don't want the water. They're disappointed. It can also represent enemas. And douching, because 8, is what, you eat something, and then when it comes out of your arse, it's what you ate. It's in the past. Yeah? So people, you know, do douching and enemas. So 8 of Cups, it can also mean without emotion. It's you know, you're basically, so there's the perseverance, and the 8 of Cups is probably talking about disappointment. And then we have the Knave of Mallets. So that is basically, that's a Page of Pentacles. Okay. That's basically like a Page of Pentacles, I would say. Because mallets are the earth sign. But you know, so the mallet, it represents work, so work being done. Which is interesting, isn't it? Because yeah, but then obviously there's you know, in normal tarot, in other tarot decks, you know, the earth sign is represented by pentacles or coins. These are stars, coins. It represents earth. It represents the butthole. And obviously the coins in this deck are fire, which would normally be wands, which are stick, which, you know, like a magic stick, sticking in a star. You know, it's so you've got the Page of Mallets there, the Knave of Mallets. And then we've got the Sun. Okay, so you know, you can see those Freemasons, and they've got their weird tools they've got there. There's that pillar. You know, they've got like a ruler, I think. There's like a measuring ruler or something, and like a level. It looks like a freaking pendulum. You see the level thing? It's like, it's on that pillar as well. But you told one of them, yeah, you see that guy there. He's got something that looks like a pendulum that he's holding from his hand. I think it's called a level. I mean, this is the thing, you know, pendulums are used in witchcraft, right? You know, well, this is the thing, you know, I got a pendulum, right? You know, it swings, you know. I haven't even asked a question and it's already saying yes. You know what I mean? It wants to swing backwards and forwards. You know, it's agreeing with me. Okay? So, okay, so there's the Sun card. You know, that's supposed to represent happiness. Or it's, you know, that's the thing, that's one of the meanings. It's about happiness. You know, this is why the world is trying so hard to make me unhappy. Because I'm the sun. Everyone wants to be happy while I'm unhappy. You know, and that's the thing. The sun is supposed to represent happiness. Can you understand what I'm saying? Do I really have to spell it out for you? I mean, are you totally fucking dead in the head? You know what I mean? Like, if you're surrounded by foul spirits, you will reject what I'm saying, even though I'm explaining it as logic. You know, I'm trying to explain it as best as I can. I mean, are my words lost on you? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I hope you understand what I'm saying, but if you're surrounded by foul spirits, hey, you'll just say, no, this guy's crazy. Don't care. That's how it goes. You know, that's what the world does. Okay. So, after the Sun card, what do we have now? the world. Okay, so the world card is all about, the card number is 21. You see XXI at the top. Okay. Yeah, I also notice, you see at the top of the card, you see above the world, they've got the all-seeing eye. Okay, and it's got all these. It's got it's got the gold and the sword and the chalice and the mallet. So it's got the 4 elements. Those are the things that are supposed to represent the 4 elements. Okay, so the world normally means end of a cycle. I mean, that's the thing about the world card, right? Because the Book of Revelation. So in the Rider-Waite deck. Here, I'll show you quickly. Okay. The Rider-Waite deck, the world card has the 4 living creatures around the world. And the 4 living creatures, you have the lion, there's the ox, there's the eagle, and there's the creature with the man's face. Okay? So that is mentioned in the Book of Revelations, but that's the thing. They put that in the world card. Okay, the world card. Why have they decided to mix those ideas together? I mean, the thing about the Rider-Waite deck is that it was made by, I mean, these are all secret society people as well. Do you know what I mean? They just make multiple decks for multiple reasons. There are loads of decks that they make. They want to make it. They're trying to do as much magic as possible here. Okay, so in this card, right, you can see the 4 living creatures around the sides. You've got the eagle, the man's face, the lion, and the bull, and it surrounds the world. And obviously, it's a woman in a ring. Okay, this ring represents a butthole. It's the pie in the sky. It's my butt. Okay, it's all to do with magic. It's considered the star of the body. That's in magic. That's what it is. It's the moon. It's the star. It's the sun. Oh, okay. I got 2 cards here. We got the devil card. Okay, there's the devil card, and there's the 3 of gold. So that's 3 of fire. 3 of fire is, well, it's 3 of, it's butt sex. It's 3 of wands. It's, the 3 looks like a butt. Look at the 3. What does the 3 look like? It looks like a bum. Yeah? It's the same with W, and it's the same with M. Isn't that an interesting letter? Double U. Double. What's a double? And this is the thing, right? You got the symbol there on the coin. I think that's it's the double-headed eagle, and I think that features in the Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Well, that's the thing. I'm Scottish. Yeah? And I'm right. I'm the King of Swords. I'm God. I'm the truth. Scottish Rite Freemasonry. You understand? It's all about drawing on my power. And then we've got the 6 of mallets. So the 6 of mallets, the 6 of pentacles, is about giving and receiving and sharing, and it represents, it's about sex trafficking. Okay, it's giving, receiving, and sharing. Sex. Okay, sex was the old way of saying 6. So it's all about sharing and giving and receiving and sex. And it came right after 3 of Wands, or 3 of Gold. Okay, 3 of Fire. So it's all about anal sex and sex trafficking and sex magic and moon magic. Stealing my light magic. Okay, I dropped a card here. 2 of Swords. That represents obstacles. Or it represents a torn butt. Okay? It's about obstacles. And then we have the Page of Wands. Oh no, it's the Fool. The Fool card. Okay? So there's the 2 of Swords, the obstacles. And then you have the Fool card. What's a fool? Well, a fool is someone who's a fucking idiot, probably. Totally clueless arsehole. Just wandering around acting like a fucking clown. Yeah? Doesn't give a shit. That's the vast majority of human beings on this planet. They are the fool. And that's the thing. In the major arcana, the number of the card, the Fool, is 0. 0. You open a brand new deck of tarot cards. The first card you see is the Fool, which is very interesting, isn't it? You open that deck of cards and the first thing you see is the Fool card. Number 0, that's a round circle. Yeah? It's all about trying to pose as God's butthole. That's me. Okay? I mean, that's the other thing about the Moon card, right? That I should have pointed out. Is that in the Moon card, in the Rider-Waite tarot deck, there's the moon in the sky. And on the ground, there's a dog and a wolf and a lobster. Now the thing about dog is that it's the reverse of God. So that's why they included the dog in the Moon card. Because it's my rear, that's supposed to represent my rear end. Okay? Because God turned around is dog. Do you understand? It's it's magic. It's trying to steal it's trying to set someone else's moon above my moon. Do you understand? That's what it's trying to do. It's an attempt at trying to... Anyway, 7 of Gold. So that is... well, 7 of Wands would be someone making a stand. Okay? That's someone making a stand, standing up for themselves. Because there are lots of people with wands trying to attack them. And, it's a person trying to protect themselves and fight back. So it's about making a stand. And then there's the Wheel of Fortune. So in this deck, you can see it's the Zodiac Wheel. It's and the Sun. You see, in the very center, I don't know if you can see that. Hang on a second. Maybe you can see that now, but right in the center of that wheel, it's a symbol that represents the sun. I'm God. I am the sun. And then around it, you've got the 4 elements. The gold, the chalice, the mallet, and the sword. And around that, you have the zodiac wheel. Okay? So, and above that, above the Wheel of Fortune, there is the all-seeing eye. Okay? I mean, that's my butt. But that's the thing. That's why you see Freemasons, they'll go around doing this. It's the one-eye symbolism. It's all about trying to, you know what I mean? They're trying to, well, they're showing who they are, that they're a part of the secret society. Okay, that's, you know, and it's a magic thing. That's why, you know, it's an attempt at magic. Okay, you know, they're trying to pose as the all-seeing eye. Okay, and then we got the King of Gold. So he's basically, and that's the interesting thing, right? Because it's fire, but is it wands or is it money? Because, you know, the people who are Freemasons, they're filthy rich and they have lots of gold, and the gold represents fire. It's magical power. Okay. That's why they mix these elements. That's why they mix all these magic things together. That's why this deck is designed this way. You know, they're trying to ensure that they win this magic battle. That's why they do all this sneaky, deceptive shit. Okay? And then there's the Tower. The destruction. Okay? And what else we got? So I'm going to have to interpret these cards. See what this is saying. Okay. Oh, I'll take those. And I'll tell you what, I'll take those as well. So, we got the Queen of Swords. And then we've got Justice. And then we got the 8 of Gold. So that's basically like 8 of Wands. So that's like moving quickly towards something, perhaps. And then there's 10 of Cups. So that's, you know, that can mean very happy. It can also be a sex magic thing. And then there is the King of Mallets. So, you know, that's like Earth. Or King of Coins. Okay, let me just interpret these cards first. I need a cigarette. Yeah, I don't normally use these cards very often because I find them confusing. And I honestly, you know, I've read the interpretations of the cards, and to me, they just, well, they sound like a heap of shite. Okay? To be quite honest. You know, they're designed with the idea that, you know, the way it's written is designed for someone who's actually part of a Grand Lodge to use, not a regular, you know, someone like me to use. Do you know what I mean? I'm not a member of a Freemason Grand Lodge. So, you know, I wouldn't be there with all, you know, all the people who call themselves brothers and be like, yeah, you know, let's do some witchcraft, some magic shit. Where the fuck? Hang on a second. Oh, there it is. So, so what's this saying then? So we've got the 5 of Swords. There's the conflict or defeat. Okay, there's the 9 of Gold. This is talking about perseverance. I would suggest it's some, you know, there's the perseverance. Someone's got a sore head. They're, you know, feel like they banged their head against a wall for a long time. Probably that's me. I would say persevering. 8 of Cups. Disappointed. unhappy, unemotional. Can also be douching and endless. Okay. Then there's the page of mallets. You know, these are basically page of coins. You know, I think that's young people, probably. It talks about the sun. You know, page of mallets, it could be, you know, people who haven't got very much money. It could be young people. Then it's got the sun card, so that could be happiness. It could also be talking about their sex magic rituals here, because, you know, they want to persevere. They're doing conflict. They want to persevere. They want to do enema magic. They want to, with their sex slaves, you know, that's what makes them happy. We've got the world card there, which, you know, well, that can mean the world. It's also, and that's the thing, they're doing sex magic rituals with 12-year-olds. Okay? When, you know, and the thing is, a 12-year-old turned around is 21. It's the world. That's why they use 12-year-olds in their magic. Okay? But anyway, what is this actually trying to say? So conflict, perseverance, disappointment, page of coins, the happiness sun, the world, the devil. Okay, yeah. So people just want to, you know, there's a conflict and there's the perseverance. You know, people aren't interested in water. Okay, they're not interested in, you know, water which you need to live. You know, I am the fountain of living waters. I'm God. And people don't want the water. They'd rather be devils. Okay? The world wants to be the devil. Do evil shit. Okay? And then there's the Three of Wands. Okay, so this is talking about anal sex. And then there's this, the Six of Mallets. So that's talking about giving and receiving and sharing. Okay? Three of Wands, well, it's going out. With Three of Wands, it can mean anal sex. It can mean going out to do something, manifesting as well. And then there's the Six of, so that's what it could be talking about. It could be talking about manifesting and anal sex. And then there's the Six of Mallets, but that could be talking about giving and receiving money, and it can mean sex trafficking. And then there's the Two of Swords, the obstacles, the fool, okay, the fucking idiot, twat, yeah. But it can also symbolize a new journey, because you can see this fucking idiot, he's setting out on a new journey. Okay, it's a new beginning, a new journey. Okay, got to mix the idiot with the smart. You know, this is the whole point. You know, this is the whole point of this magic. It's all about trying to confuse the stupidest people with the smartest. Yeah, that's what it is. It's all about trying to, you know, take the dumbest people, the stupidest and the dumbest and the most evil people on this planet, and trying to confuse them with me, God. That's the whole point of all this magic. And then you have the crafty people who are also doing it as well. Yeah? So the Fool, Seven of Gold. So that is, so it's talking about a new journey. A new journey. Seven of Gold is talking about making a stand. Okay, so the Fool can mean, you know, a fucking idiot, but it can also mean a new journey. The Seven of Gold, it's, you know, that is basically, you know, it's making a stand, probably. The Wheel of Fortune is this is talking about destiny and fate. But it could also be, you know, if I read this as Seven of Pentacles, and then, you know, there's the Wheel of Fortune, you know, this is the Fool, his works, the works and the labor, you know, the Zodiac Wheel, it's all about stealing my power. You know, the sun's at the center of it. You got the four elements and the Zodiac Wheel with the, you know, it's all about trying to steal my power. So which one's it talking about? You know, there's a lot of confusion in these cards. because of what, how they've designed it. It's the design of the cards that make it extremely confusing. It's like the other decks, they're all the same. They just try to confuse things in different ways. So anyway, so there's this new journey, making a stand, the Wheel of Fortune, the Destiny, okay? Destiny, King of Gold. So this is a King of Gold, right? So the gold's supposed to represent fire, but it also represents money, gold. And, obviously, you can see the word God is in gold, yeah? G-O-L-D, G-O-D, gold. So it's, if you covered that L, it would say King of God, yeah? But King of Gold, okay, so here's the Destiny, King of Gold. So, that represents, he's a wizard, or he's got a lot of money, yeah? And then there's the Tower, here's the destruction, the chaos, okay? That's Destiny, that's what I'm trying to do. It's my destiny to destroy these type of people. Do you understand? These people who are very rich, they're members of Freemason societies, they're doing all this evil witchcraft to try and control the world and steal my power. Okay? Destiny is, destroy, chaos. Okay? And then we got the Queen of Swords. So this is, either she knows something, basically I see this as Rihanna. She's the leader of the Freemasons, essentially. She is like she's like their top witch, their moon witch. Okay? She's an intellectual authority figure. Okay? We've got the Justice here. So we've got Queen of Swords. I mean, it could also represent a woman who actually knows stuff. It doesn't necessarily mean she's evil or bad, but it depends who it's fucking talking about, right? Who is it talking about? We've got the Justice card here. So this is about, law and order, justice, but then, that it's a very tricky word. What does it mean? What does just mean? That's just the way it is, like, what do you fucking mean? Justice? And look, it's a woman. There's a woman, right? What's she got in her eyes? Oh, that's right, she's blindfolded. Blind Justice. Blind Justice. Blind Lady Justice. Is that what it is? She's got a sword in her right hand, and she's got scales in her left hand. So that's the thing, right? The scales, they're called the scales of justice. But she's holding it in her left hand. Yeah? So does that mean that justice just, left the room? Is that what it's trying to say? Left. There is no justice. The justice left. Do you get it? It's magic. That's why she's holding it in her left fucking hand. Okay? So Queen of Swords, Justice. 8 of Gold. So that is moving towards something quickly. If it's 8 of Wands, that means, traveling, moving quickly towards something. And then there's the 10 of Cups. But the thing is, 8 of Coins is all about dedication to craft. Okay, dedication to witchcraft. Yeah, and then there's the 10 of Cups. This can represent a lot of enemas inducing sex magic. It could also mean extreme happiness. It's talking about a lot of water, perhaps. And then there's the King of Mallets. Okay? So he's, king of Earth. The Mallets represent Earth and work. I mean, you see the apron he's wearing. They wear their Masonic apron. Have you ever used Gmail before? Go to Gmail. Yeah? What are you looking at? It represents the Masonic apron. People, and that's the thing. it's an attempt. It's a magic thing they're trying to do. They're not just showing it just for a laugh. But it's about, they do these things for magic reasons. Okay. It's all about trying to steal my power. Ultimately, that's what it's about. I mean, that's the thing, my email address is grant.salvin@gmail.com. Well, yeah, I am male, bitch. You're not the kind of mail that comes through the fucking letterbox, the junk mail and all that shit. I walk all over that stuff. Yeah, I've got piles of mail I've still got open. Hilarious. Anyways, whatever. And then we got the magician. Okay? So the king of mallets, magician. Okay, he's a magician, man. Okay? That's the Freemasons. It's full of rich men doing magic. What for? That's what you should be asking. That's what I'm telling you about. Okay, there's the 9 of earth, mallets, 9 of mallets. So that means, well, 9 of coins is, excuse me, 9 of coins is it represents a person who has a certain amount of money. Okay? I would consider myself a 9 of coins, 9 of pentacles, 9 of mallets. Okay? Got the 4 of swords. So this is about resting, lying down. Okay? Lying in a bed. Resting, lying in a bed. Healing. Okay, so we've got King of Swords there. Okay, so this is supposed to be the smart guy. I consider myself the King of Swords. I am the King of Swords. I'm the truth. I'm God. I am the man of truth. I'm God. I am the truth. So there's the lying down. And then there's the King of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, Knight of Swords. So this could be to do with having sex. It can also be bringing information, bringing logic and bringing information, because the sword represents logic and communication. Queen of Mallets. Okay, so this is, this is probably talking about Rihanna. The mallets represent work and earth. She's a very rich woman, okay? So normally in the Rider-Waite deck, coins are earth. She has a lot of money, a lot of gold. She's a witch, doing very evil things. Okay, there's the 6 of Cups. Now the 6 of Cups in the Rider-Waite deck is the only card that shows children. Okay, it's supposed to mean, it's like a tender, loving moment, connection, memories, childhood memories, children. Okay, and that's the thing. She is trafficking. She is enslaving children for the purpose of doing sex magic. As I explained about her anti-diary, okay? Anti-diary. If you haven't watched those videos, anti-diary videos with Rihanna, anti-diary, you know, it's like a 15-minute long video, there's a 30-minute long video, there's the anti-diary phone call. It's all code. It's her advertising who she is and what services she provides to other Freemasons. That is child sex slavery. Okay? Ace of mallets. So mallets represent earth. Okay? So, you know, that's the thing. In the Rider-Waite deck, this would be a pentacle, which looks like a star. The star it represents earth. So it's the butthole. It represents the butthole in magic. Now the mallet is used for work. Okay? And in this deck, the coins, the gold, represent fire. And fire is normally wands. You know, these are the sticks of fire. So, you know, this is, to me, all this really says to me is that, you know, there's the Six of Cups, children, okay? And this is talking about money, anal, sex. This is, you know, this is all about money and anal sex and work, okay? I mean, that's why they make the cards this way. It's all about disguising what they're doing. They don't want you to know what they're doing in the dark, in you know, behind closed doors. They don't want you to know. They want the initiated to know. They want their, you know, the people who are part of their secret society to know. But they don't want anybody else knowing. Otherwise, you know, what they're doing would be stopped, obviously. Probably. Oh, look, and there's the moon card. So the moon card is a bit different here, isn't it? You can still see there are two towers. You see behind the person's head, there are two towers there. Don't know if you can see them very well. There are two towers. This person is blindfolded. They have a noose around their neck. Okay, there's a skull, and there's the Ace of Cups. There's one cup there. Okay, so, oh no, that's not a cup. That's not a cup. That's a lobster. Yeah, that's a lobster. Sorry, I thought that was a cup. So yeah, there's the blindfold, there's the noose around the neck, which suggests the hanged man. You know, I told you that the hanged man, you know, it hasn't, you know, it's all about the noose, the anus. It's a sex magic card. You know, it's all about stealing my power. The two towers represent destruction of the anus. Breaking it, splitting it, hurting it. Okay? That's all part of their magic ritual. Okay? I mean, think about it. What kind of person would a man have to be to want to break someone's ass, you know, for their own pleasure? You know what I mean? Like, what's going through their head? You know, what kind of, you know, do you think they're surrounded by good spirits, or do you think they're surrounded by evil spirits? You know, if you had to choose one, which one would you think it would be? Why would they do such a thing? Do you think God would be pleased with man if he was going around doing that? Oh look, here's the Hanged Man. Flew out the deck there. Just fell out the deck. The Hanged Man. So, yeah. How interesting, huh? He's got his legs crossed there. Yeah, you know what a cross is? Yeah. So he's hanging upside down. Yeah. Well, you know what? The Hanged Man is a Pisces card. Rihanna is a Pisces. Okay? Okay, I'm going to try to be a bit quicker here, okay? I'm being a bit slow. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa. Oh, and look, there's the Queen of Chalices, yeah? The water sign queen. Okay? That's the thing. The Queen of Cups, she's supposed to be a loving, caring, emotionally connected woman. Okay? But what this is really talking about is talking about Rihanna. Okay? She's the top evil witch of the Freemasons. She's the moon bitch. Okay? She's Pisces. That makes her a water sign. Okay? So, that's the thing. There is no emotionally connected woman here. It's an evil witch. And she is associated with the Hanged Man card, which is Pisces. Pisces is associated with the moon. That's why she is, and her name is Rhi, okay? She's called Rhi, and that's the thing, right? Rihanna is her middle name. It's what's in the middle. You know, her first name is Robin. Robin. Robin, okay? You know, okay, so there's Batman and Robin, yeah? Batman, you know what a baddie boy is? Bat's another way of saying butt, okay? And Robin, well, in is it represents my birthday, because I is 9, okay? November is traditionally, it was the 9th month, yeah? But now it's considered the 11th month, right? 9/11, yeah? I is 9, N is 14. Okay, so that represents my birthday. 11/14 is, you know, normally how it's written, but November, Nov, means 9. You know, October means 8. You know, it was the 8th month, Octo. So Queen of Cups there, Queen of Cups. Then we've got the Page of Gold. So these are Page of Wands, basically. This is talking about young people. Probably young people, people who aren't very experienced with magic. But basically, you know, it's young people. It could be poor people as well, because it's the Page of Gold, Name of Gold, okay? And then we've got the Ace of Swords, okay? Now you see that's very interesting. You see how that sword, it breaks the chain there. Yeah, it breaks the chain. How interesting. But the Ace of Swords is, you know, in magic, what it's talking about is it's talking about broken butt. Okay? You know, a butt that has been torn. You know, I mean, that's the thing. If you know, with a sword, it can tear through flesh, right? But it's, you know, it's about, Ace of Swords is about logic and communication as well. Ace of Swords, and then there's the Seven of Swords, okay? This is stolen people, kidnapped people, okay? That's what it's really talking about. These are Page of Coins, Page of Wands, children who have been stolen by liars and deceivers. Seven of Swords is all about the sneaky thief, okay? I mean, that's the thing, right? I said, I'm God. I said, I'm Jesus. I said I'd come to you like a thief. You know, I said, you know, if you don't love me, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, well, be warned, you know, because I will come to you like a thief in the night. You know, that sounds like, you know, well, it sounds a bit like rape, doesn't it? You know, I mean, you know, obviously it's not saying that, but it's, you know, it's perhaps that's what it's implying. Okay, and that's why the Freemasons are doing these sorts of things. Okay, it's about trying to steal my energy and my power. You know, they're being thieves and they're doing sex slavery. Okay, and then we've got the Six of Swords. So this is the Six of Swords. It's about moving on, moving towards something else. In the Rider-Waite deck, it is people in a boat. And they're moving in the boat. They're going across the water. But Six of Swords, you know, the six can mean sex as well. Swords of the air sign. You know, I kind of think, you know, to me, it also represents spirits used for sex. You know, spirits that are having sex with people as well. You know, well, that's the thing, because I have spirits surrounding me. I do have sex with. Okay. Yeah. You think I'm crazy, but whatever. Temperance. Okay, so this is magic. This is to do with alchemy and magic. In the Rider-Waite deck, you would see Archangel Michael, but in this deck, you can see there's some bitch there, and she's pouring water from one cup into another cup. Now you notice in the background there's a ladder that goes all the way up to the sun. Oh no, it goes all the way up to the all-seeing eye. It's a triangle. It's an illuminated triangle in the sky. Yeah? So what's all that about? What's all that about? You know, they're trying to climb all the way to heaven, is what they're trying to do, as I've explained. Okay, that's what they do. That's what the Freemasons are all about. It's all about building that staircase to heaven. Okay, that's what they try to do. You know, we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against the dark rulers, you know, in high places. Okay, the evil dark principalities, you know what I'm saying, in evil that has set itself in high places. Three of Cups here. Okay, so this is about enemas and douching and social gatherings. Okay, because the three looks like a butt. The cup represents water or something like that. I mean, in this deck, it's, you know, there's blood, or it's wine. It's wine. You know, what does it mean to whine? You know, someone's whining, you know, maybe they're crying. Nine of Swords. So this is someone who feels tormented, and it can be something to do with the bedroom. Okay, because, you know, in the Rider-Waite deck, it's someone lying in bed. You know, they're having nightmares. They feel traumatized. And then there's death. Okay, here's the death card. Take a good look at that one. Okay, I'm Scorpio. I'm associated with this card. Yeah, so you see the dead person? They're sort of buried in the whatever that is. Some kind of tomb or something? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Yeah, it's interesting because you can see on top, you can see the mound of, it's like under a hill or something. Do you know what I mean? You can see there's that tree at the top. So he's under the ground. Yeah, I've never seen that before. I've never noticed that before. So, you know, he's dead and he's buried underground. Yeah. So the Nine of Swords. Yeah, there's the traumatized. So death, you know, it means someone who's dead. It can mean transformation. But this is the thing, you know, I think, well, I know what they're doing, okay? It's very evil, okay? You know, I get the impression that not everybody survives being a sex slave, okay? And then there's the Seven of Cups. That's to do with sexual fantasy and confusion. That's the thing, you know, these people who want to have, you know, they're very evil people. They want to have sex with young sex slaves, and death is part of their sexual fantasy. Yeah? Four of mallets. So that's four of coins. That's to do with possession, holding on to possessions, holding on to people. Yeah? Bondage. Bondage. And then there's the Two of mallets. This is about having lots of sexual partners. It's juggling. And then there's the Two of gold. So that would be anal sex. Okay, it's Two of wands, Two of fire, it's butt sex. And then there's the lovers. Okay, there's the lovers card. People having sex. Yeah, go on, I'll take those as well. Right, I'll try to finish this here. So we've got the Knight of Cups, Knight of Chalices. Okay, so this can be to do with enemas and douching and sex. Or romantic gestures, perhaps. Probably not. Ace of Gold, so that is about anal sex. Money. Well, yeah, it could be to do with anal sex. It could be about money and dirt. It's, yeah, it's something like that. And then you got the Eight of Swords. Okay, so this is someone who's trapped. Okay, Eight of Swords is someone who's bound and trapped. And then there's the Chariot. That's talking about the bed. Okay, it's the bedroom. It's the place where people have sex. And then there's the Hermit. Okay, ASAP Rocky, Rakim Atheliston Mares is Virgo. Virgo is the Hermit card is a Virgo card. Okay. I also consider myself a hermit. Okay. Five of gold. So that's, you know, this is talking about a magic war, a magic battle that's taking place. And this is the Knight of Gold. Okay, so this is someone who's, this is talking about sex, this is talking about money, it's the riding of the horse, it's sex, and it has to do with money, and gold, and fire, and sex, and anal sex, okay? I've explained it so many times. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Swords on the bottom, okay? Young people, people who don't know stuff. Page of Swords on the bottom. So this is the thing I keep saying. So people having anal sex magic, they're putting themselves in moon. They're trying to be the moon. They're trying to be a reflector of my light. And then what happens is that the evil ones, because everyone in the world, most people are evil, and so those who are in those who've done a lot of moon magic get worshipped by other people. Okay, when I'm the one who's supposed to be worshipped, not them, because I'm good. And very strangely, I'm the bringer of death and destruction this time. How strange, huh? I wonder why. So, 5 of Swords, 9 of Coins. Yeah, I already went through all this, didn't I? So, the world, the devil, yeah. The obstacles, the 2 of Swords, the Fool. 7 of Gold. So that's someone, making a stand. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Gold, the Tower, the Destruction, Queen of Swords, Justice, just the way it is, you know what I'm saying? Apparently. 8 of Gold, so that's, moving towards something probably, and she's dedication to witchcraft. 10 of Cups, King of Mallets, he's King of Earth, he's a Freemason, King of Mallets, the Magician, I mean, that's the thing, mallets represent work as well, and that's the thing, I've been working my ass off, I'm trying to fight this every single day, all the time. I mean, I could, Justice, 8 of, I mean, the King of Mallets could be me, or it could be ASAP, it could be ASAP Rocky, Rakim the Thurston Mares. The Magician, 9 of Mallets. So, that represents to me a person or people. Okay, 4 of Swords, that's lying down in a bed, probably. Or it's resting, healing. And then there's the King of Swords. That would be me. Knight of Swords, bringing information. Probably, or sex. And then there's the Queen of Mallets. Okay, so there's the Queen of Mallets. And then she's got 6 of Cups. So I see, that's, I'm bringing the information about Rihanna, the evil witch, and the children, and the anal sex magic. There's the Moon card. So we have the Ace of Mallets, and then there's the Moon card. The Hanged Man, Queen of Chalices, Cups, and then there's the Page of Gold, the Knave of Gold. Okay, these are young people. Ace of Swords, I've communicated, I've said what that means. Ace of Swords, 7 of Swords, they're stolen. These are, this is theft, deception, betrayal, kidnap. 6 of Swords, moving to Temperance. So this is magic, they want to build that ladder all the way to heaven. Okay, 3 of Cups, there's the social gatherings where it's, it's enemas and douching. Magic, it's sex magic. 9 of Swords, You know, this is trauma. You know, someone who's traumatized in a bed. Yeah, there's the death card, and then there's the Seven of Cups. You know, that's sexual fantasy. Yeah, Four of Mallets. You know, that's talking about possession. You know, possessing people. Probably. Two of Mallets. You know, that's talking about. That's talking about juggling. Juggling, having lots of sexual partners. Yeah. You know, possessing lots of people to have sex with. Okay. And then there's the Two of Gold. You know, that's Two of Wands. That's anal sex. You know, that's planning. That's decisions and anal. That's anal sex. The Lover's card. The Knight of Cups. So that is, you know, that is douching and enemas and sex. Okay, Ace of Gold, that's basically just saying anal sex or money. Or it's talking about will, you know, the passion to do something. It's one of those. Eight of Swords is about bondage, being trapped. The Chariot is about the bedroom, the place where people have sex. The Hermit, okay? I'm the Hermit, and ASAP Rocky is, you know, I behave like a hermit. ASAP Rocky, he's a Virgo, okay? So the Hermit, or her meats, you know? He's got his meat between his legs. You know, he likes to stick it where he likes. Okay, and then there's the Five of Gold. So that's a magic battle, a magic war that's happening, okay? And then there's the Knight of Gold. So this is someone who, you know, he likes money, he likes doing magic, he likes doing sex magic, he likes doing anal sex, okay? So, now that I've explained all that, that's as far as I can be bothered to go, because I know how the story goes. It keeps doing the same thing. You know, it's going to keep telling me that same story again and again and again, pretty much. You know, it's the most important story that wants to come out. I can ask questions about other people. I can ask other questions, and I will get, you know, I will get answers for that. But, you know, and it will give me some information. But really, what the cards, you know, what the spirit really wants to point out and talk about is the evil sex magic that has been done by the Freemasons. Okay, and it will keep going back to that. It will keep going back to that story again and again and again and again and again and again and again. Because that's what needs to be resolved. That's what needs to be fixed. Okay? But the thing is that the world worships the evil people who are childs, you know, they have child sex slaves. People are worshipping, and they worship the ones who are doing that. I'm God, and everyone hates me. Go figure. Yeah, go figure. You know, I'm the fountain of living waters. Rihanna and the Freemasons, you know, that's poison. That's death. That's destruction. Okay? That shit's poison. Okay? That shit will kill everybody. That will kill everyone in the world. Okay? It'll cause all your pain and misery and suffering. But, you know, some people may transform. You know, they may transform instead of dying. And they might say, hey, you know what, God, I think you were right what you said about the world being evil. God, can we come live with you, please? Yeah, there might be some people, yeah. I'm tired of waiting. I really am tired of waiting. You know, this is the thing. You know, I had to discover all this information. You know, I've had. It's a lot of weight for me to carry. It's a lot of weight for me to carry. You know, when I first started learning about it, when I first started to figure out what these cards were really saying, I was upset. I was unhappy. I felt a huge burden put on me to really get this problem solved. And so I was shuffling cards like a madman, like crazy, like thinking, how can I fix this? How can I fix this? No one in the world nobody cares, no one wants to listen to me. What am I going to do? How can I expose this? What can I do about it? This is basically it. This is the situation. I've tried to point out who I am in every way I can think of. I've tried to show it. I've tried to demonstrate who I am. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, clearly, you haven't watched my videos, have you? You haven't watched enough. So, I've got a Facebook page that has about, I don't know, several thousand posts on it. Several thousand. Okay, I don't know the exact number, but if you tried scrolling down on it, your internet browser would break probably before you got to the bottom of it. Okay, you probably wouldn't even get halfway. I worked very, very hard to try to show people who I am, what I'm about. I've tried to demonstrate how the world, and I've tried to demonstrate how magic is working, like what's going on. I've tried to show evidence for things. I've tried to explain things, but nobody, I feel like nobody cares. Nobody is interested. Okay? So, there's really not much more I can do. Well, there's things I can do, there are things I can say, but, what else can I do or say to change people's minds, to bring them to the truth? It's there waiting in front of them. I've put it in front of them. I've tried my best to put it in front of people, but there are too many evil people in this world. They're trying to block my light. Okay, they're trying to steal my light. They're trying to block my light. They don't want me to be found. They don't want me to be heard. They don't want the truth being revealed, because they're surrounded by demons, and those demons have them under, these people are cursed. If you don't believe me, if you don't love me, if you don't understand what I'm saying, you're cursed. You really are. You are surrounded by demons. You are headed towards destruction. Okay? You're already on that. You're on that path to destruction. You're seeing the world around you get destroyed. You're seeing everything fall apart. Everything you like and love, yeah, it's all dying. It's all going. It's bye-bye time. Okay? So, if you want, if yeah, I'm here. I'm God. Maybe you think I'm ugly, or maybe you think I'm crazy, or I'm stupid, or, you have some kind of, well, whatever. I don't care. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care. I've explained who I am. I've explained my story. If you hate me after everything I've said and everything I've done and everything I've explained, well, fuck you. I don't care. Die. Go away. I don't care. Death and destruction awaits you, so, yeah. Whatever. The thing is that I've been doing this for years now. I've made it my priority. And I have to wonder, why the fuck I made it my priority? I have to wonder, why did I bother? But, what I'm going to do now Okay, I've got a house, I've got a car, I've got money. I don't have to work. I can do whatever the hell. I can do whatever I want to do. Okay, I will put myself first. Yeah, I'll do what I want to do. I'll choose what I want to do. I'm not going to sit here making video after video after video after video for a bunch of shitheads who'll never watch it. Okay? I'm ready to go. You know, I've got money. I can go and have fun. You know, I can find some. I will go look for something that's going to help me feel relaxed. You know, at peace with myself. Yeah, I'll do that. You know, maybe I'll have a plan of something. You know, maybe I can budget or something. I'll say, well, I'll get a dog or a cat, or you know, I'll get maybe get a dog or something. I can, you know, I can plan out my future and see how long I live for. But you know, I haven't, you know, if things are gonna stay the same way for the next, I mean, if people never change, if all this evil stuff it continues the way that it does, well, really, you know, I may as well try to have some peace and quiet and enjoy the time I've got left. You know, I don't need the stress. I don't need to try to help people. I've already done that. I've done my best. I've tried my best in a world that is hostile towards me. So I will not continue any further. You know, if I don't feel like it. So, yeah, no, I will put myself first. I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? You know, I'm God. I'm supposed to put myself first. And then, you know, there are all the evil people in the world who want to do exactly the same thing. They want to put themselves first. You know, I'm Jesus. I told people not to put themselves first. You need to put God first. You need to put me first. You need to, you know, be prepared to make sacrifices in the name, you know, in love, you know, loving others, okay? The problem is that we live in a world where everyone wants to put themselves first. That is destructive, okay? Rihanna's the perfect example of that, okay? The Freemasons, look at I've explained the stuff that they do. You know, child sex slavery is something they are prepared to do for power. They're attracted to it. They're attracted to it because of power. Look, I'm God, okay? I created everybody, okay? So, and that's the thing. I was supposed to come back from my bride. And my bride, well, technically, they're my children. You understand? You know, it sounds wrong, doesn't it? It sounds like, well, you're not supposed to marry your children. But, you know, that's the thing. I'm God, you know. I'm the exception. You know what I mean? I'm God. That's what do you know what I mean? Like, there's only one God. That's me. Okay? Everyone else are basically children in some sense. Okay? Because I created everybody. You know, who do I get to have a relationship with? Nobody. Excuse me. Oh, my stomach wants to speak again. So this is why, that's why pedophilia is such a problem in this world. Because, it's all about trying to be God, trying to have relations with children, okay? It's about trying to be, it's trying to mimic me in some sense, okay? It's a magic thing, okay? Don't get it twisted. But isn't that how it goes, isn't it? That's always the way it has to go, isn't it? The evil world hates me, the evil world views God as evil. Yeah. Strange how that works. While the world goes about doing extremely evil things. Yeah. The hypocrisy is very real. Okay? I mean, this is the thing, suffering, pain, it can change a person. Yeah, it changes the way you think. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. If you didn't have any friends, if everyone in your family hated you and was abusing you and mistreating you and lying about you, and that's all you that's the thing. If your experience of living in this world became so bad, you would find yourself wishing to leave, wouldn't you? You would soon be like, you don't want to be here anymore. It's strange how people can turn to me. They can turn to God in their last moments and be like, God, I'm sorry. Strange how that works, huh? I mean, everyone has to learn, but the fact is, how long is it gonna fucking take? How much has to be said and done to change people? What a, it's there has to be a cut-off point. There has to be a point where it's like, no. You're not gonna be the last one. You know what I'm saying? I am the first and the last. Isn't that interesting? And you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it seems like, yeah, are we just playing a stupid game here of or who's going to be last? Who's going to be the last one? Yeah. Yeah. Look, if only 100 people get saved out of billions and billions and billions of people, whatever. Right? What should I care about it? What's the number? How many people are going to get saved? I don't know. Do I, I want people to get saved. I want people to love me. I want to have a loving relationship with people. But, if people refuse, well, they refuse. Okay? That's how it is. Okay? If the vast majority of human beings want to die and go to hell, they want to burn and they want to be tormented for eternity. Well, they made their choice, okay? I can't say more than that. See, the thing is, the people who know me, the people who know me because, let's say they're my biological family, or people I worked with, or people I went to school with, or something like that. These people, they have met me in person, I don't know who or is watching me or looking at me. I have some ideas, of course. Oh yeah, I have ideas. Yeah, but I feel like, well, that's the thing. If you are listening to me and you're choosing to be an obstacle, you want to be an obstacle to the truth, well, it's going to end very, very badly for you. Extremely badly. Okay? You want to be an obstacle. Well, it's on, that's... If you want to be the obstacle, go ahead. Go ahead. You do that. See where it gets you. Okay? It will end very badly for you. I mean, think about it. If let's say you're obstructing the truth, you're obstructing the truth. What's what you're doing, right? You're not sharing this video. You're not telling people about me, probably. So if you're obstructing me, think about it. Well, let's say you're responsible for billions of people dying. How do you think that's going to, how do you feel about that? Think about all the people who are being tortured, the people who are suffering, imprisoned, trapped, people who don't know truth, people who their lives are falling apart, people are suffering, people are miserable, people need to hear the truth. You want to be an obstacle to the truth? Well, just remember there's a heavy price to pay for that. A very heavy price. And it's getting more and more expensive every second of the day. Tick tock, tick tock. Yeah? You hear what I'm saying? So, the fact is that the world has caused me so much pain and misery. I'm at the point I don't care anymore. I really, well, does it hurt? Does it really hurt me to feel like, do you know what I mean? Like, I've been dealing with this for so long now. Yeah, like I said, I'm basically dead now. Yeah, I'm dead. The world has killed me. Spirit, it's changed me. I'm different. I have transformed. I'm not here to, I'm not that guy anymore. The one that you would say is Jesus. I am, oh yeah, I suppose you could say, well, I'm God. And I want my justice. And some people might say that's the devil. But hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. If you like it, good. If you don't like it, oh, go fuck yourself. Okay? I mean, that's the thing. Me getting my glory, what I deserve, my justice, vengeance, that was all spoken about before. Do not think I have come to bring peace. I said that. Remember? Oh, or did you not read? Or maybe you didn't read. Oh, okay. Then you're just a fool, aren't you? Just a fool. Okay, so I've done the Masonic Tarot deck. It's yeah, it's a very slow to use deck, isn't it? Let's try a different deck. So which deck? Ooh. I've got a keywords deck here. Okay. So I've got a keywords deck here, so is there anything else I'd like to add here? Let's just do a short reading. Anything I want to add? Anything I should mention? Knight of Cups. Okay. I don't know if you can read the keywords on there or not. Oh no, sorry, no, it's Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. Yeah. So this is, you know, the keywords it says down here. I mean, the keywords on these cards, they're kind of, I suppose they're kind of useful. Yeah, well, they can sort of, yeah, I think they're probably better than some of the other decks, but this one says fearless, ambitious, competitive, logical, scientific, skillful, brave, clever. Now, would I agree with all of those? Not really, but, you know, the Knight of Swords, it's about, he's a person on a horse, and he's got that sword, okay, the logic and the truth. He's going somewhere. It's all about getting out there and talking, speaking, sharing, letting people know, okay? That's what I'm asking for people to do. But this card can also mean rough anal sex. So which one is it? You want anal sex? Or do you want to actually go out there and tell people about me? Which one are you going to do? You know? This is the thing, you know, this is all about, this is why this magic is used against me. You know, it's all about trapping. It's all about control and power. Masquerading, lying, obfuscating. You know, it's about hiding the truth. Ten of Cups. Okay, so, you know, this is, what's this talking about? It says here, belonging, happiness, lasting success, home, feeling blessed, generosity, contentment, family. I mean, what it really means is, you know, it's 10 of Cups. You know, these represent water. Water represents emotion. Okay? And, so this could mean a lot of happiness. It could be talking about a lot of emotion. I'm the fountain of living waters, right? You need water to live. Okay, without water you die. This could also be talking about enemas and magic. Okay, butt, sex, magic. Oh, and this flew out. Okay, so these are people who are left out in the cold. They feel rejected. It could be financial loss, or it's these people they've been rejected. They've been abandoned. It could be children abandoned by their parents. It says here, insecure, hardship, poverty, loss of money or position, toil, harshness, need, lack of resources. Also it looks quite similar to a church, doesn't it? It does look quite similar to a church, the stained glass window. And then we got the Ten of Swords. Here's the truth. This is supposed to be about truth, but it's a dead. It also represents dead end. I've explained to you that the Freemasons, what they're doing. It's all about stealing power. They're trying to build their staircase, their ladder to heaven, and they want people to worship them like their god. They've got other people worshiping them. Okay. They are, they are idols. They're described as idols, aren't they? So what does this say? It has ended and finished for better or worse. It says here, ruin, defeat, failure, insolence, overthrow, speaking many words, hopelessness. And that's, this is about logic and truth. He's been stabbed in the back with the logic and truth. The swords represent logic and truth and communication. What's the truth? There's being stabbed in the back. Yeah, this is the thing. People are being stabbed in the back by the people they worship. Think about it, So the world's evil, yeah. It's about, there's a battle between me, Father, I'm Spirit, and there's Mother Earth, which is material and flesh, basically, yeah. Material substance. The world's evil, So the people who are Freemasons, it's all about, the world, the demons, those who are of the world, the demons, the evil one, is all about empowering certain people who are prepared to be con men and con women, magicians, doing evil shit, doing evil things in the dark, to trick people, to backstab people. Okay? The Fool. Okay, you see it's 0. You see that 0? The Fool card. Spread your wings and fly. Anticipation, wonder, curiosity, awe, new journey. Care is needed. Potential. It says here, beginnings, endings, innocence. I'm not quite sure he's an idiot. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care. Okay? It can also mean a new journey. You know, because he's an idiot going on a journey. You know, which, you know, what is it talking about? Well, the thing is that the vast majority of the world wants to be this. They want to be the zero. They want to be my butthole. They want to be the star that is my butthole. I'm the sun, I'm God. You know, they want to be my moon. They want to be my butt star. They want to be, yeah, it's I'm God. I am the light of the world. But people want to be the fool. They want to be carefree, stupid. The moon. Okay? What does it say here? It says, be careful of seeing things that are not there. Subconscious, illusion, fear, intuition, mystery, deception, dissatisfaction. So this is all about, you know, like I said, the zero is my butt, is my star, my butt star. Here's the moon. There's the two towers. Yeah, the two towers is about destroying the moon. It says here it's a Pisces card. Yeah, it's Pisces. So Rihanna is a Pisces. She's associated with the moon. That's why she's the moon witch. Okay. Okay. Queen of Swords. Who did I just talk about? Who did I just talk about? Who did I communicate? You know, I just told you about her. Rihanna, Queen of Swords. Well, you know, okay, so she's, you know, so she's described as intelligent, quick, complexity, graceful, observant, perceptive. Your clear communication expresses what's best for all. Queen of Swords. Well, that's the thing. She's you know, she's a woman, and she's treated as the intellectual authority figure. Okay? Or she's supposed to be knowledgeable. One or the other. Judgment. Awakening, purpose, reckoning, self-assessment, atonement, rejuvenation. Answering the call to action creates new opportunity. Judgment. Well, you know, the day of judgment is coming. It's coming. Gotta keep coming, come. Yeah, it's interesting that, isn't it? Yeah. King of Pentacles. So Judgment, King of Pentacles. So here's a guy, he's got a lot of money, but stars, yeah, sex slaves. It says here, continue to solve issues in practical ways. The keywords here, realistic, solid, good character, intelligence, steady, reliable, provided. Temperance. So this is the Temperance card. That's supposed to be Archangel Michael. Now, why would they put Archangel Michael in the tarot deck? You know, why would they have a religious card as well, the Hierophant? You know, why? You know, what? Why? It's all about mixing. It's all about stealing power. It says here, seek temperance, seek balance, and create a calm atmosphere. Moderation, tranquility, serenity, combination of forces, realization. Yeah, that's a very... I mean, it's about art. It's about magic. It's about alchemy. That's what it's really about. If you don't believe, go study. Well, there's the Thoth tarot deck, you know, Aleister Crowley. Yeah, I mean, it's about art. It's about alchemy. You know, this is someone you know who has an Etsy. You know, they're on the website Etsy. They've got Etsy Marketplace. You know, they've designed their own deck. They put their own keywords in there, and they decided this is what they're going to put out, and this is what people are going to read. You know, I mean, this is someone's ideas that they put together. I mean, some of the keywords, you know, that they do evoke. You know what I mean? They do help me think through. You know, I mean, you know, what they're being used for, how they're being, you know, I mean, this is the thing, it gives me an idea of what people are using these cards for and describing them as. But what they really are is actually different from what they're saying. Because they're trying to, you know, it's all about trying to take the truth and trying to mix it with other ideas. Other people want to take the truth and try to fit their life into it. You know, it's all about doing that witchcraft. It's all about mixing ideas together and trying to empower themselves. Okay? And people are delusional. People are evil. 3 of Cups here. So this is to do with social gatherings, and it means enemas and douching. Okay? Because the 3, it looks like a butt. Can you see? Yeah, the 3 looks like a butt. And it has waters. It has water. Okay? Social gathering. Celebrate your success with those you care about. Support, sharing, celebration, problem resolution, gladness, bounty, joy, friendship, society. And then there's the 7 of Cups. So this is sexual fantasy. Really is probably what it's talking about. But, you know, it means lots of options, confusion. It says here, step back from everything to gain perspective. Daydreams, illusions, choices, fantasy, loss of control, escapism, promises unfilled. So what was I going to mention there? Yeah, oh, you know, it's very interesting that there are tarot readers, you know, that are, you know, that there are very big tarot readers who are on YouTube. There's one called Baba Jolie. Baba Jolie. Baba, Jolie. Baba Jolie. I think that's her name. And it's interesting because I've heard her say that she won't do readings for herself. And apparently there are quite a lot of tarot readers. They say they can't actually do readings for themselves. Isn't that really interesting? See, when I watch these people do their readings, what the cards are really saying is that the person who is doing the reading is a nut job. They don't know what they're talking about. They're an evil witch. And you know, and it's trying to expose the truth at the same time. And that person, she's like, oh, and they invented their own story over the top of the truth, and then they sell that to people. And then that's the thing, you know, the messages are supposed to be for the woman who's shuffling the cards, right? But what they're doing is that they, you know, they want to do videos for all the different star signs and for various questions and people, for the collective. You know, they want to have a story for the collective, you know, which is like, you know, tens of thousands of people. Like, yeah, you might be having this, you might be having that, this might be your story, this might be blah, blah, blah. And, you know, that's the thing. It's all about trying to redirect energy, redirect the messages and mix things together. It's all about creating confusion, and it's all about stealing magic power. And that's the thing, you know, so if a tarot reader can't do a reading for themselves, I mean, what does that say? What the fuck does that say about them? You know, that's the thing. When the message, and that's the thing, these cards can be interpreted in so many different ways. So if you understand, that's the thing, I'm God, I'm the truth, okay? So, you know, I want to get the truth out of the cards, okay? But the vast majority of people do not want the truth. They want to be deluded. And so they are deluded, and they do that shit. They try to delude other people as well. That's why this shit's so evil. I never wanted anything to do with tarot cards. I found myself having to do this because of what happened to me. I mean, I started getting shagged by ghosts. You know, I mean, I kind of just, you know what I mean? I think, you know, I felt like I had to do something. I mean, if you start getting raped by ghosts, would you think about maybe picking up a pack of tarot cards to figure out what the fuck's going on? You know, that thing happened to me before. You know, the spirits came to me first, okay? I mean, the worst I'd ever done was read my horoscope and open fortune cookies. Okay, that was the, you know, that was pretty much the worst thing I'd done with, you know, any kind of magic or sorcery or whatever, right? I mean, I wasn't trying, you know, yeah. I mean, I'm God, yeah. I don't have to apologize for anything. Kiss my ass, you know what I'm saying? Kiss my ring. Isn't that what the Pope would say? 3 of Swords. Okay, so the sexual fantasy. Heartbreak, yeah? A harsh truth is better than a soft lie. Pain. Oh, right, yeah. Isn't that interesting? So I was just talking about the truth. It says here, a harsh truth is better than a soft lie. That's interesting. Pain, suffering, bitter truth, separation, strife, selfishness, heartbreak. Okay. Just some keywords there. Okay. Ace of Cups. Okay. So this says, open your heart and receive the emotions around you. Unconditional love. New feelings. New friendship. Beauty. Opulence. Pleasure. Self-love. Self-love. I mean, this is the thing, right? This is the thing, right? Ace of Cups. It's all about, in sex magic, you know, the ace means ass. Ass of water. Okay? And the thing is, in this deck, this is the most common tarot deck, the Rider-Waite deck. You know, it shows the dove. You know, there's the Holy Spirit being associated with this cup. Okay? And what are people doing? They're putting water in their holes. Their back doors. Yeah? I mean, does that make them, you know, someone who has unconditional love? No. You know, what's that got to do with love? Nothing. That's just someone who poured water in their arse and shat it out. Right? The Magician. Yeah, the Magician. It says here, you can make your imagination real. You can make your imagination real. How interesting, huh? Creative power, skill, adaptation, originality, self-confidence. What a jerk. Six of Wands. So, people, these guys, they're on their horses, riding. Yeah. It says here, you have earned every one of your successes, progress, confidence, conquest, public recognition, triumph. And so, what is the picture in terms of magic? This is a man and he's riding a horse. You get it? You understand why people are sex crazy? Yeah? Like people can't stop sleeping around. Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so this is all about labor. It says here, look back on what you have achieved and set new goals. Planning, progress, perseverance, diligence, reflection, necessity, remembering. Yeah, those keywords are weird. It's about, this is a guy who's at work, and he's, there's this pentacle, there's a type of, it's labor, work, harvest. Queen of Wands. So she's a witch. Yeah? Rihanna is the moon witch. She is the top witch. Okay? Of the Freemasons. What does it say on the card? It says, you can always call on your natural confidence, warmth, passion, enthusiasm, determination, adaptable, steady force, independence. A witch. That's a witch. Four of Swords. So this is lying down in a bed. Witch. Sex magic. Sex slaves. Lying down. Yeah. What does it say here? Take time out and the answer will come. Rest. Ease, restoration, respite, recharging, reflection, abundance. Abundance? Oh, really? Abundance? You want abundance? Strictly Come Dancing? Dirty Dancing? Is that what you want? Or do you want to go to heaven? Page of Wands. So, here's a little person. Okay. Now, it's interesting, isn't it? Because you've got the Page of Wands and then there's the Queen of Cups. What does it say about the Page of Wands? It says, keep your eye on your goals and enjoy every moment. Courage, excitement, free spirit, love of life, enthusiastic discovery. Queen of Cups. Rihanna is Pisces. It says here, Queen of Cups, be open to receive the healing and nurturing you need. Imaginative, kind, good-natured, compassionate, calm, receptive embodiment. Or she's just some crazy witch bitch who likes enemies and douching. Yeah? And then there's the Eight of Wands. That's quickly moving. It says here, take action on your ideas. Life is moving ahead. Movement, speed, quick decisions, change, boldness, excessive force, generosity. Okay. I mean, the thing about all these key words, that's the thing, tarot readers, they try so hard to make pieces fit where they're not supposed to. You know what I mean? That's why they need all these different keywords. You know, that's the thing. They all want to create stories. And then we got the Nine of Wands. And the thing is, they're all surrounded by demons. Okay? So, you know, they're being influenced to say certain things as well. Nine of Wands, this is perseverance, basically. Believe in yourself and have courage to continue. Courage, persistence, strength, unshakable force, great success, health, discipline, and valor. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. People want to believe, you know, good stuff. You know what I mean? They want, you know, people want to believe good stuff all the time, don't they? They want to read that they're going to have a great love life and that, you know, they're going to have great fortune and they're going to have lots of happiness and they're chosen and all this kind of shit that they, you know, they like to stir the pot. They like to lie, tell lies and talk a load of shit. Okay, so there's the Nine of Wands, the persistence. Here's the Emperor card. Okay. Aries. Yeah. The Ram's Head. It says here, own your space with confidence. War. Conquest. Victory. Strife. Ambition. Divine masculine. Structure. Control. And then we got the King of Swords. Think things through from all perspectives. Precision, articulate, truthful, cautious, design and plans, controlled but determined. And then there's the Wheel of Fortune. This is about destiny. It says here, you have strength in new beginnings, the cycle restarts. Change, chance, fate, happiness, cycles, destiny, luck, karma. Whatever. Okay, so the Hanged Man. Look at the world from a different perspective. Waiting, sacrifice, hesitation, suspension, recalibration. You know, that really is, it's a sex magic card, really. That's interesting. It says here it's associated with Neptune. It doesn't say that it's associated with Pisces. So it's obviously a bit different in this card, in this deck. That's the thing, people want to keep changing shit. They want to be like, no, I like it this way or that way or whatever. You know, people always, you know, there's so many different variations. Anyway, and we got the Ten of Wands here. So the Hanged Man, I said it was, you know, and here we go, you know, here's all these sticks. You know, someone is overloaded with big sticks, lots of sex. They're on the brink of collapse. Okay? Or it could be me who's on the brink of collapse. I mean, that's the reason why. The reason they do all this magic. They want to hide important truth in the dark. You know, it's the Ten of Wands, exhaustion, brink of collapse, hardcore sex. Yeah, you get it? So it's all, so, you know, that's the thing. I'm on the brink of collapse and other people are just getting pounded. You know, they just want to have as much fucking sex as possible, don't they? You know, it's crazy, isn't it? So all a man has to do to try to be me is just, you know, stick up the butt and then, you know, and pound away and then, oh, he's God now. Oh, he you know, that's the thing, he's reflecting my light. You know, and everyone thinks he's God. Oh, wow, he's so special. Aren't you special, huh? But the world, you know, people doing that leads to death and destruction. Okay? So we've got the Four of Pentacles. This is about holding on to possessions. Okay? Oh, I didn't read those other cards, did I? So there was the hangman, the 10 of wands. Okay, so that said there's always another way to do something. It says here, burden, responsibility, stress, blockages, lost faith, frustration, excessive pressure. Okay, and there's the 4 of pentacles. Holding on too tight can stop you from moving forward. Control, stability, security, rank, covetous, suspicious, material gain, conservation, protection. I get so bored of reading the same stories again and again and again and again and again. I really do. Oh, here's the Hierophant. Okay. It says here, understand your beliefs, values, and boundaries. Teaching, morality, education, divine wisdom, kindness, tradition. So you can see it's a Taurus card. There's the Taurus symbol there. It says Taurus. That's the bull. Bible. Yeah? Why the fuck would people call a Bible a Bible? You know, like the bull was spoken about. It was written, you know, that do not worship the bull. Why the hell would people call the Bible the Bible? You notice he's got, at the bottom of his feet, he has 2 keys and a cross. So I think that it's a Catholic thing, right? The Catholic, I noticed that earlier. I think it has something to do, maybe it's something to do with the Holy See. It's the Holy See or something. I mean, that's the thing, the 2 means, and it's obviously in a cross shape. And that's the thing, you know, I was nailed to the cross. The 2 represents the butthole. Okay, that's another reason why people do it. Okay, and obviously keys are there for locking and unlocking. Okay, you know, think about what I'm saying. Would you like to be locked in a cage like an animal forever, being tormented forever? Is that the kind of, is that what you want? Is that what, does that make you happy? Is that what you like? Is that the kind of world, is that the kind of existence you want? Because that's how people are, that's the vast majority of people, that is how they're behaving. Okay? They're on that team. If you're part of that team, that's where you're going. Remember what I said? I said, those who lead those who lead others into captivity will find themselves in captivity. Do you understand? Do you hear what I'm saying? Those who live by the sword die by the sword. You get it? It's interesting because I've actually got a couple of swords actually. Maybe I should show you. I got some. They're movie replica swords, so they're not actually sharp, but yeah, I mean they're still swords. Anyway, whatever. I've got a MacLeod sword. I've got the Sting sword, and I've got the Excalibur. Yeah, I had to get Excalibur. Yeah. Well, it's for magic reasons, okay? That's why. Ooh, hang on. Okay, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles there. Okay. Focus on your home, family, success, and abundance. Protective, generous, charming, intelligent, kind, truthful, practical. And then we got the World. Okay? Everything you have worked for is coming together. Accomplishment, success, completion, synthesis, perfection, recognition, Mastery. 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 Sorcery. Witchcraft. Okay. Okay. Got a star on the bottom there. I'll have a look at this deck. Yeah. Let's read these cards. What does it read? What's it really saying? This has been a super duper long video, hasn't it? So, Knight of Swords, Ten of Cups, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Fool, the Moon. Okay, well, when's the full moon? Let's have a look at my moon phase watch. It's interesting. Watch this. I don't know. You can see it. You probably can't see it. It's under the. It's right under there. But it's got a moon phase. It says titanium. Titanium. Yeah. Citizen is radio controlled, so it automatically shows me the moon phase. I don't have to set it or anything, which is quite cool. But yeah, that if I had to guess, I was going to say that was in about 3 or 4 days. It's the 18th, isn't it? So I think it is the 18th. Yeah. Anyways, it's the full moon. So it's saying here, Knight of Swords. So this, you know, and then there's the Ten of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Fool, the Moon. Well, this is the thing, the full moon sex party. Okay, the full moon sex rituals. This is what people. This is probably what this is talking about. So the Knight of Swords, you know, these are people who are going to, you know, probably going to a sex party, or they're going to a sex gathering to have a type of sex party kind of thing going on. Knight of Swords, they're, you know, they're Ten of Cups. They're very, you know, what makes them happy. Okay, they're these rejected, abandoned children, I would say. Ten of Swords, you know, it's their dead end. You know, it's the getting stabbed in the back. Okay, the Fool, the Moon. Okay, I've already shown you the full moon before. Like I've shown in other readings, you know, a couple of videos ago, I had these cards come out next to each other. Yeah. It says here, the full moon, the Queen of Swords. That's Rihanna, I would say. Judgment. Okay, so this is really, you know, what's this trying to say? You know, well, this is trying to make a point. You know, it's trying to say, you know, think, perhaps, you know, awakening. You know, judgment, think. King of Pentacles. So a rich man, or very, you know, he could be rich, or this could be a bunch of rich men. Temperance, they're doing magic. Okay, this is about magic, alchemy, witchcraft. Three of Cups, okay, so that can represent social gatherings, enemas, and douching. Seven of Cups, lots of options, so probably having different sexual partners, and it's sexual fantasy, it's confusion, illusion. Three of Swords, heartbreak. This can also mean a broken butt, but it basically means heartbreak. Okay. Ace of Cups, enemas, yeah, enemas and douching, very likely. The Magician, okay, they're doing magic. Six of Wands, so that is about riding the horses to victory. Okay, it's a victory procession, it's the riding, it's sex. It's a sex. This is, you know, this is about disguising what they're doing. Okay? They're having sex. This is not They're not going to Rihanna's house to ride on some, the back of some horses. They're going to, these people are doing gatherings. They're doing sex magic rituals and they're having sex. They are riding somebody, a person or people, young people. Seven of Pentacles, that's all about work, labor, harvest. And then there's the Queen of Wands. So it's indicating that it has something to do with this bitch who's a witch, Rihanna. And, we've got the Four of Swords. This is lying down. Okay, it's lying down, bed stuff. Page of Wands. These, this is indicating young people. People who are not, you know what I mean? This represents someone who's young. And it's saying here, Queen of Cups. Okay, so the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is supposed to be an emotionally connected person. Okay? They're supposed to be an emotionally connected, loving person. But at the same time, if someone is a water sign, well, that's the thing, Rihanna, she's a water sign. And a woman who's doing lots of enemas and douching, she can also, because she's done, that's magic. And then the card will come out and it will say that she is the Queen of Cups, even though she's an evil bitch. So who is it? Which one is it? Maybe it's saying that these Page of Wands are actually the Queen of Cups. But there's the confusion. Who is it talking about? We don't know. It's guesswork. Eight of Wands. So there's this, what does that mean? It's saying moving quickly, traveling, moving somewhere, going somewhere quickly. But obviously if you eat something, it's what you ate. It's in the past. And the wands are sticks. And obviously if you eat or ate something, people do things like, oral sex. So there's the Eight of Wands, moving towards something. There's the Nine of Wands, so there's someone there with a sore head. Yeah? The sore head, but there's the perseverance. Yeah? Oh, and then there's the Emperor. Ah. And then there's the King of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune. So this is fate, destiny. The Hanged Man. Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles. The Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles. The World. So what this is saying is that Rihanna is the world. She's the world. She's the junk. Yeah? What this is saying here, I think. So there's the full moon. It talks about the full moon. Oh, where is it? So, yeah. So, yeah, this is the full moon sex magic gatherings, okay? King of Pentacles is doing, these rich men, they're doing magic, witchcraft. It's sexual fantasy, it's heartbreak, it's enemas, magic, sex, and it's working with that Queen of Wands bitch called Rihanna. And then it says here, Four of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. Okay, so they're lying down with Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. So who's the Queen of Cups? Are these actually emotionally connected woman or a woman? Is it talking about an emotionally connected woman, a loving woman, or is it talking about a witch? And then there's the moving towards something else. Nine of Wands. Perseverance. Well, it's saying here Eight of Wands, but this is the thing, like, I think I know what this is kind of, well, this is the thing, like I said, I have spirits all over me. And there are sexual things happening, okay? Like, Eight of Wands. Yeah? Yum, yum. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You know, there's the, the sore head and the Nine of Wands. The Emperor, King of Swords. It's talking about me. So, this is the thing. The destiny, the Hanged Man. So that's, that could be talking about me as well, because I was the Hanged Man. I was the guy who, I was the sacrifice. Yeah, I was Jesus. I'm 10 of Wands. I'm exhausted, stressed, on the brink of collapse. But it also says here, the destiny is that, what it says here, the Hanged Man, 10 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, the Hierophant. So this is the thing, like, my justice and my vengeance looks like this. It looks like, I'm going to have a lot of sex with Queen of Cups. Yeah? Women are going to love me. I'm going to have a lot of sex with them. And that's my glory. That is my glory. Okay? To be loved and to feel loved. Okay? It's about me healing. It's about me getting better as well. Okay? And the thing is that the evil Freemasons, is what they're trying to do, is they're trying to pretend that they're me. They're trying to pretend that they are me, having my glory. So what they've done is they try to steal what is mine. They're using magic. Okay, the thing about magic is it's connected with the spiritual realm. The magic is, there's a connection with the magic and the spiritual realm. Okay, that's what it is. And so that's why they do all this magic. It's all confusion magic. Okay, so what's going to happen is, so it talks about the full moon, Ace of Cups, the Magician, 6 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, 4 of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups, 8 of Wands, 9 of Wands, the Emperor, King of Swords, the Destiny. Yeah, well, it's hard to know exactly where, but I know how this goes, okay? What I've explained to you is what I've explained to you, okay? What I'm saying is that basically what's happening? Yeah. Okay. Is it true that I have ghosts all over me, doing sexual things to me? Yes. What more can I say? The thing is, I have a lot of spirits that are around me. The fact is, I don't have human beings, people who are in flesh bodies, who will listen to me. That's the problem. These are the people I'm trying to get through to. Okay? I have support from spirits that are around me, that surround me. There are also evil demons that will try to attack me as well. The fact is that, the problem is people who are in living bodies, flesh bodies, they're spiritually dead, they're stupid, they're fools, they're dumbasses. I mean, that's the thing, they're doing the full moon ritual, so they're going to do anal sex, moon magic, okay? And that's the thing, people are fools, people are stupid. People, there's a power in being dumb. That's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, look, the word understand. So by understanding the truth, you're sinking, you're falling. You know, it hurts, you know, learning the truth is the difficult path to take. Okay? Being a fucking idiot is the easy path, but it leads to destruction and death. You fucking idiot. Could I make it any more clear to you? Could I make it any more clear? How much do I have to say? Just really hilarious. The last time I saw my aunt, Christine, she came around my house and I gave her a pendulum. I actually gave her one of my necklaces. And I said, here, look, hold it. And I said, look what happens. Just try, do you know what I mean? It just wants to do its own thing, you know, it just starts going backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards or whatever, you know, there's something moving it. There's a force there that is moving it. And she's totally, you know, she's all about science and, you know, she's, you know, she doesn't believe in God, she doesn't believe in magic, she doesn't believe in spirits. And I showed her this, and she had no explanation. You know, she thought that there must have been something inside of it. She thought that there was something else going on. She couldn't explain it. And she just said, ow, 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 and she just ran away. She just ran away from the idea. She just didn't want to know. Not interested at all. Just like, don't care. She didn't care. She didn't want to know. She calls herself a scientist. You know, where's the scientist to explain what's happening here? I mean, yeah, look, the spirits can nudge my arm a bit. They do nudge my arm. So it moves my hand a bit. But the fact is, there is something else doing that. Okay, there's a reason why that's happening. I mean, you know, I got this as well. Here's it's a bit dusty. Look, this is Skull and Bones. Okay, I mean, it's a necklace. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can just hold it in my hand, and it starts just going backwards and forwards. You know, it just wants to move. Show me no. Can you show me no? See, now it wants to go in a circle. The thing is, I never tried doing that before I was surrounded by spirits. And, you know, I've been surrounded by, you know, I was surrounded by spirits for probably at least a year or two, or maybe 3 actually. I don't know. It was a while. You know, I knew I had spirits around me, and that's when I started to, you know, think about, oh yeah, you know, people do all this witchcraft stuff. You know, there's tarot cards and oracle cards and you know, pendulums and stuff like that. I was in my bathroom, and you know, they got this. There's a ceiling light. It hangs. You know, it's like a pendulum. It's like a giant pendulum hanging from the ceiling. You know, it's a long string with a metal handle at the end. And I, you know, when I switch on the light, and I'd be standing there having a whiz, you know, and it would just keep swinging backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. And I'm thinking, like, what the fuck's going on? That's really fucking strange. Like, it shouldn't, you know, it should have stopped by now, but why is it to keep going? It just keeps going and going and going and going and going and going and going. So yeah, I ended up looking into pendulums and thinking like, okay. But that's the thing, you know, I had a lot of, when I first started using it, you know, I found it very confusing to use it, because I would ask certain questions and I'd get strange answers, and I'd be like, but why is that? I couldn't understand. I was thinking like, okay, maybe demons are just trying to fool me or something like that. But really what it was is that, well, I have to take into consideration that the words that I'm using, there's a lot of babble, there's a lot of witchcraft that's being done. And because the witchcraft is being done, it creates confusion, it creates illusions. The spiritual realm is, there's all this confusion, magic. So that's the thing. I mean, it's kind of like that. That's the thing. Like, think one way you could kind of think of it as an analogy. Think of like a massive online multiplayer game, yeah, and I have my character in it, so I have my character, and then there's all these other players, and they're trying to impersonate my character, and to everybody, they're looking at it, and they see is they think they're seeing me, but they're actually seeing impersonators. And that's the thing, that's what the magic does. It creates illusions between the physical realm and the spiritual realm. And by doing that, by trying to impersonate me, God, people gain power by doing that. They want the manifestation power. They want, they attract, they're going to have more sexual partners, they're going to have more money in their life, they're going to have more magical power, more influence. That's why, that's the thing. It's trying to steal blessings through witchcraft. I mean, you think about the name Jesus, okay? Jesus. Do you get it? Yeah, people are basically praying, and they're covering themselves in the type of blessing. They're covering themselves in the type of blessing. It's putting on the armor of God. That's what it is. It's trying to. That's the thing. It's me sharing my energy with those people who love me, and I love them, and it becomes a blessing for them. So. But the thing is that people want to do that. There are most people who are trying to do that through witchcraft and magic. They're surrounded by foul spirits who get them to mimic me, to copy me, to feel like me, to say things like me, to wear clothes like me, to think like me, to behave like me, to all kinds of things like me. Okay? It could be like, if I'm feeling depressed, they want to say that they're depressed. And then they'll be like, there are people who say they're depressed and they don't even know why. They just feel depressed for some reason. It's unexplainable depression. They suffer from unexplainable depression. I can explain why I feel bad. I have explained what makes me feel bad. I'm not saying there's anything here that's unexplainable. I've explained it. That's the thing. If someone's suffering from unexplainable depression, it's quite likely the reason they are feeling that way is because they have that. That's the thing. They think they're me. Okay, or they don't love me enough. They don't love me, so they're surrounded by foul spirits. Or they've done moon magic. They've done moon magic, so they're reflecting me, and they're under a magic spell that they can't defeat. They can't. They won't break free of it. They're stuck. They're stuck in that moon energy. So they just constantly want to reflect me in any way that works for them. It's all about a magic war. And the thing about the magic war is, well, those who do not love me are expendable. You know, the world doesn't care. The world doesn't love. You know, I mean, have you ever seen, where you'll see you'll see two armies fighting one another, and on one side, well, you've seen the film 300. You've heard about the story 300, right? That's an interesting story, that one, isn't it? Yeah, it is. The 300, they're strong fighters. They fight as a unit. They will work together to win. And then on the other side, you just have masses of, huge, enormous army, but they're very expendable. They don't, they're just can't. They're basically just, they're just there for, getting slaughtered. Yeah, you understand? That's the analogy I'm trying to provide you with. But that's the thing. The world doesn't care about who dies. If you love the world doesn't care about you. The world doesn't love you. You're expendable. You're trash. You're an idiot. You're a fool for believing that the world does not love you. Plain and simple. Wow, this has been a long video. What more can I say? I've made so many videos. It really feels like it's pointless making more videos. I mean, what's the point if no one's going to watch them? I've said pretty much everything I can say. Well, all I can think of to say. I've told you the truth. I'm trying to point you in the right direction. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to inform you, teach you, show you, demonstrate to you. But if all you want to do, or if all you can do, that's the thing, if people reject the truth, then all that awaits them is death and destruction. And all I can do is sit and watch. All I can do is, I can do my own thing. I can, just try to find some peace and quiet, and just watch the world destroy itself. How long is it going to take? I don't know. How's it all going to happen? I don't know. I mean, I have some ideas, but I couldn't tell you what's going to happen on a day-by-day basis. I couldn't tell you that. I mean, the situation's looking so bad in this country that I'm living in, the United Kingdom, and other countries, obviously, but I mean, my country, well, I'm in England. Yeah, and I mean, it's so bad. It looks, the situation looks so bad, it's totally hopeless. Like, who is going to fix things? What are the odds that someone is going to defeat those who are of the Marxist, communist mindset? Because people of that mindset, they are happy to try to they have no morals. They will try to get away with anything that they can. Okay, that's generally how it goes for them. Okay, they don't care. They are happy to cheat their way to victory. While, you know, that's the way they operate. You know, they don't play fair. That's the thing. They want to fight unfairly. So how are people going to deal with that? You know, people want to have truth and be like, yeah, but this and that, and, you know, and make YouTube videos and, you know, start a movement and this and that and whatever, but it's not going to get you anywhere. It's not going to get you anywhere without me. Without God, you cannot get anywhere. You will fail again and again and again and again and again. You will not succeed without me. This entire situation, I am God. I am the truth. I am the light. I am the sun. Okay? Without me, everyone's dead. Without me, you will all fail. There is no success without me. You couldn't possibly achieve that. That doesn't work that way. People will try though. Oh yeah, they will try. They will try their hardest to succeed without me. Of course. Yeah. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah. I mean, you know, Adam and Eve, you know, they were given the free will to choose what they wanted to do, and they were told, do not eat from that tree that's in the midst of the garden that's called the tree of knowledge of good and evil. You know, and obviously the story it's a magic story, you know. It's supposed to be vague for a reason. But that's the thing, you know, the Freemasons are doing what they're doing, okay, with children. That's evil, okay? But they are doing that. You know, it's all about magic power. That's what it's about. Listen, I'm God, okay? I do what I have to do, and I do what I want to do. I have my reasons for them, for all these things, okay? There are reasons. People will make their judgments, one thing. People will say this or that. People either accept me for who I am, or they won't. And that's really it. Okay? That's, people either accept me and love me and work with me, or not. Okay? I am the fountain of living waters. Without me, everything else is death. It's poison. Okay? I am the serpent on the pole, and people want to love venomous snakes that want to bite them and kill them. So, yeah, that's what it is. You know, and that's the thing about poison, you know, someone can tell you, you know, you could be listening to some guy on YouTube who, you know, he's talking about, you know, he's mixed truth with lies. You know, he's telling you a bit of truth that you think, yeah, this guy's talking truth, and then, you know, he feeds you that little poisonous lie. You know, and it goes by unnoticed. And then the fact is that more and more people repeat that, and it becomes a poison. It becomes a poison. It destroys. It leads to destruction. And this is the thing, you know, this is the thing about, you know, why propaganda and lies, they're so dangerous. You know, the effects aren't always felt at first. But as time goes on and on and on, and the truth got buried in the past, that's the thing. When the truth gets buried in the past, you know, people don't know, they're left with, you know, so much confusion They're left with so much confusion and they don't know where to find the truth anymore. They've totally lost it. They can't find it anymore. You know, finding it is very, very difficult and and it can be very problematic as well to discover the truth and to share the truth. It's very difficult. The fact is, I'm God. I'm here. I am the truth, and I want people to know who I am. I want people to listen to me. You know, people who listen to me who can live. People who do not listen to me are headed towards destruction. Okay? So, I'll leave it there. Okay? Yeah. I haven't really got anything else I want to say that I can think of. It's been a long enough video. So, when do I next make a video? Well, maybe in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I don't know. But I really am tired. I'm exhausted. I have a mountain to climb. Basically, I have so many things to do. It's like a big mountain I need to climb. I've really got to get it done. And I'm not going to waste my time making more videos right now. Okay? I'm tired of repeating myself again and again and again. So I'll leave it there. I'm very disappointed with people. I've explained